Without objection, I'm going to yield a couple of minutes to Mr. Sherman to. You had some remarks on the House floor last night that I think, in the interest of the committee, might be well served if I just yielded you a few minutes right now, Mr. Sherman, to reiterate your observations about the Senate and the House.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'll give you a one-minute report on our consideration last night of S-2426. Some in this committee will have noticed that that Senate bill we considered last night was identical to House 1853, written by Mr. Salmon and passed by this committee. And so I'll report to you on that coincidence by quoting the remarks I made on the floor last night. The House passed H.R. 1853 overwhelmingly last year. We sent the bill to the Senate. Instead of acting on the House bill, the Senate Xeroxed our bill, put their own name on it, and sent it back here. The decision to send the bill back to us with their own name on it is a trend that we are seeing in the foreign affairs area, a trend that I do not condemn because it allows us here on the House floor to consider well-drafted House bills not once but twice, and to vote on them twice, and to emphasize to the administration how serious we are about them being enforced. I appreciate the Senate copying our work, since imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. Anyway, that's the report from last night. Now, I want to address the witnesses. First, as I want to associate myself with the Chairman's remarks on the Rohingya and note again the importance of fighting the Zika virus and other infectious diseases. And this is part of our national security, since these diseases, which we call tropical, are coming our way, whether that's for a host of reasons. As to southern Pakistan, which I mentioned in the opening statement, I want to commend you from the construction of 26 schools that you've started, both girls' schools and primary schools, training 113 supervisors. And I wonder if you could comment, Madam Administrator, on your work in Sindh and Baluchistan.
Yes, sir, and thank you for your comment again on Zika. I think it's extremely important that we all recognize that this is a new and modern threat that's going to continue to challenge us. In Sindh province, and thank you for your recognition of the work, we have, as I think you know, a comprehensive development assistance portfolio that includes repairing power stations, developing a workforce program targeting disadvantaged youth, increasing enrollment in schools, and improving infrastructure and technical capacity to deliver quality health services. You've pointed to some of the results we've seen. I'd also like to point out the Health Infrastructure Improvement Program, which trains over 1,300 healthcare workers and provides care, importantly, for 140,000 women annually.
Thank you. I've been advocating for direct aid to Nagorno-Karabakh since 1997. It's an important investment we make in peace in that region and in support of a negotiated and democratic solution. Recently, aid direct to Nagorno-Karabakh has dropped to $1.5 million per year, principally directed at demining. Can you explain why we're not doing more, given the fact that this area is beleaguered and in need of help?
Thank you for that. And as you know, we are operating in an environment that forces some tough choices. I think the good news is that we've seen, and in the FY17 request, include increases across the board throughout that region. In addition to demining, we have also supported humanitarian assistance. Should there be a recurrent need for that, we are always, as in any part of the world, willing to take another look at that.
I look forward to talking to you and showing you that that need has already occurred.
Absolutely. I'd love to do that.
And obviously, a lot of countries are seeing refugees from Syria, and we are helping Turkey. That is well publicized. Many of the Christian refugees are making their way to Armenia, especially being ethnic Armenians. Are we providing aid to the government of Armenia to take care of those refugees?
We are providing some assistance to help with refugees who have migrated to parts of Europe, as well as trying to concentrate our assistance both for people inside Syria and those in the surrounding regions. In addition, the State Department, through PRM, is providing assistance to those people.
You wouldn't happen to know how much has gone to Armenia for that?
I can get that specific answer
forward
for
to
you.
it.
I'd be happy to provide it in writing or in person.
Thank you. I want to again commend you on your work and yield back the rest of my time.